Warning. The Bearded Barbarian Collectibles YouTube channel is for mature audiences in age, but immature humor only. If you are offended by sarcasm and playful jabs at others' expenses, you may want to get in your spaceship and leave the galaxy. All those remaining, sit back and relax as we join the Bearded Barbarian with hours and hours of entertainment. If you are new to the Bearded Barbarian YouTube channel, subscribe and join the Barbarian Horde, and help build the Empire to take over the Republic.
Hey, welcome everybody. It's Thursday again. That's right. It's the Thursday that I'm on, which is every Thursday as far as you know. So, we missed last Thursday. It was just going to be me, and who wants to see that other than Mom? So, we appreciate everybody coming out tonight. I know there's Thursday night football, but it's just Detroit and Green Bay. Who cares about that? It's not the Patriots or anything cool like that. Anyway, well, thank you all for coming. We're going to have a fun time. We got a lot of really great guests per usual. I'm going to invite them in one at a time and see how we all do. The first one, all the way from New York City. Here he is from his big-time loft in the city, JKL Awesome.
Oh, no, he says big-time loft in the city.
There he is. There's the loft in the city. Got a piano back there. That's great.
I tell you, all that bright light coming through the windows.
Good seeing you, buddy. It's been a while. Look at that. It's a beard. He's got a full-on beard there.
Yes, I grew it out. You guys can see it's not red right here anymore. I'm working on something. So we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk more about that later. Yeah. Working on some gray in there. That's a sad thing about having a beard.
The kids did all that. I can't take credit for that.
I don't have any kids, and this is still white. Try that. Trust me. So, the reason for some of the white is coming in next. Here he is from Illinois, Raise Chaos. Hey, there
Welcome
he is.
back, everybody.
What's
How you
that?
doing there?
Huh?
The Bearded Boys are here. This is what we're doing. The Bearded Boys.
The Bearded Stream.
I'm
The
part
Bearded
of the
Stream.
I'm
That's
part
right. We're
of
going to
the
talk about
Bearded Cast.
shampooing and creams and all kinds of fun things. Does that sound good?
I like it.
We'll talk about our beard regimens. Does that sound like a lot of fun?
Oh, I don't have a regimen yet.
Well, maybe get some advice from Ray.
Yeah, there you go. Give me some beard advice.
My advice is shave it because it is a big pain in the neck. People think it's it's easier, but it isn't. Trust me. So,
It'll be
Pretty
gone
much
in
what I
about
would
3
say.
weeks.
no, 3 weeks. Okay,
Yeah.
Very good. I've said the same thing, and 20 whatever years later, 3 years later, I still got it. So my wife wouldn't recognize me on that. I don't have a chin. This gives me a chin.
Okay.
See, I don't like shaving, and I don't like having a beard. So it's usually wherever my irritation level is.
Right. Well, there's only one other option. It's removing your whole head, right? Either shaving or not shaving. Unless you're headless, I don't know what your third option is. But anyway, our last guest, before we get to too much chatting, is Chase from Chase's Kingdom.
Hey.
I heard the hail. What's going on, everybody? Hail to the kingdom.
All right.
Another barbarian horde, or are we the bearded barbarian horde? We're bearded
we're
boys.
bearded
Well, I missed
something.
it.
That's right.
We're raised the chaos.
Raised.
The chaos.
Raised the
What's
chaos.
going on, crew? Good to see everybody. Good to see you
Yeah,
guys in the chat over there.
Yeah, you go.
What's
The
up,
chat's,
I
they're
definitely
coming in.
needed
They're
a
showing
break.
up. Trust me, nobody wants to see Detroit and Green Bay. Come on.
I definitely needed a break. You're not as blue or green. Well, you still got a tinge.
I'm a little
of
green. Like if I move, look right here.
Yeah.
I'm green
Go
here.
back. Yeah. It's your
and then
camera
I'm
adjust.
white here. It's
The
like I've got a bunch of
incredible-
lights in here, and they're all aiming in different directions.
The
Last
barbarian
time I
horde.
was blurry. I went from green to blurry. So hopefully I'm somewhere in between.
Don't Hulk out.
Disco Barbarian.
Disco Barbarian. There you go.
I do see you're getting ready already for Halloween. Get
Mm,
ready
yep, got my
already.
pumpkin back
See the
there. I
pumpkin
carved
over
it
there?
out of plastic. Actually, I just bought it. But yeah, I've got some other fun stuff. I
Very
actually
cool.
just purchased something from Amazon, and I've got a crafty project I'm going to do. It's a skull. Okay, it's not an actual skull like Mr. Ugly or anything like that. But it's a plastic skull, and I plan on putting some stuff on it to make it look like a human head. I'm going to turn it from a skull to a human head, so kind of reverse to what you would normally do.
Are we talking Play-Doh, putty?
Not really. No, I'm thinking about removing someone's
Fine.
face. Does anybody have any suggestions on?
Oh my
I'm not sure what I haven't thought that far out. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see.
All right.
Anyway, so I hope everybody's been having a fun time. I understand Chase has been hacking.
Yes.
He hasn't been having as much fun as the rest of us.
You can tell how much he's been packing. Look at
Yeah, look at that.
it.
Looks like you added stuff in there.
Boxes.
There's more stuff.
Well, I did send you and JK like the video, and yeah, it's you can't see the floor. Yeah.
Do you have another
Yeah.
place to move it to, or you got to move it all in one day?
No, I got time. We're actually officially able to move in on the 8th, so we're kind of just pre-packing. That's why I don't want to go too crazy, but like I said earlier during our little meeting before the show, it's going to take 24 hours just for this room. Like,
Yeah.
there's no doubt in my mind that I'm going to have to get up in the morning, and it's going to be
Yeah, it's gonna be a chore.
it's a
Yeah.
chore.
You know, I love Florida, and I would love to live there, but I'm kind of glad I'm not living there right now because I would probably think, "Hey, buddy, can you come on over?
Yeah.
I got some
Especially if
beer
you
and
have a
pizza."
truck.
That's
That's the
what
con.
baby.
I got beer and pizza.
Beer
that
and
usually
pizza.
means you're gonna move something. So
I'll throw in some whiskey though.
Oh, would you? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just what you want. Somebody giving me a bunch of whiskey and asking me to move things.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to worry about them pops.
I wasn't gonna do a good job in the first place.
That's after you move.
Oh,
a good job.
Yes, after.
Hey, here, just stand at the bottom of the stairs. Let me toss them down. for you.
Aim
Just
stuff at-
Start rolling boxes down the stairs.
This one already had a dent in it, didn't it, Chase?
Huh?
All right. See what we got. Let's go check out the chat. See who's in the chat tonight. What do you
All
think?
right, let's do some shout outs. If you guys haven't already, hit that thumbs up. And if you are new to the show, you're going to want to hit that subscribe and that notification bell for future videos, future content like this with the Barbarian Horde and Bearded Barbarian Collectibles. Let's shout it out.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
tonight.
All right.
Got the HC.
First up, HCF is here.
What's up, bro?
How you doing, buddy? All right. We've got our JKL, of course, is here.
What's up, dude?
24.
Really?
24, Anthony
Anthony
Moe.
Mo, what's going
Good
on?
seeing you.
Mo.
buddy.
No mo, no mo, no mo.
Michael. Good
Michael,
seeing you,
what's
buddy.
up, bro?
Been a while.
That's
Wow.
going on. Awesome.
I actually just sent him a box of some cool Star Wars stuff just the other day. I'm glad
Cool.
he finally got it now as well. So hard to get that
Chet
stuff in
3.
Canada.
Chet 3.
Yeah.
All right, we got
right.
Chet 3 here. All right,
What's up,
good seeing you.
What's going on, man?
All right, who's next
This
here?
is Kingdom. We got James.
And James
James.
Boulanger. James, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, James.
That's a Joker
see.
pumpkin. Nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Looks
That's
like.
cool. Essie Mom is here. How you
Hey,
doing?
Essie Mom.
Essie Mom.
See.
All right. Appreciate
The one,
you.
the only Umpty We see you, man.
Humpty's here.
Oh yeah.
I know he just recently sent out his information as far as get a hold of him, people. If you're signed up for the sticker swap,
We're doing a sticker swap again. Okay, very cool.
Sticker swap things
That was a
going
lot of
on.
fun.
So you got to check out the Instagram, get a hold of Umpty. He'll give you all the details on what to do.
All right, let's see who else is here. Dead Zone.
Dead Zone just came in. Dead Zone.
Dead Zone.
What's going on, bro?
Good seeing you, buddy. All right, good seeing you.
Of course, Kenneth Bird.
How's he doing in his football pool? I think Dead Zone's doing pretty good. I think
Yeah,
he
he
lost.
usually does.
Did you beat him last week? Chase,
No.
you did, right?
No.
Well, you played him last week, right?
Nope, I played Luau.
Oh, Luau.
with me.
Luau.
I haven't won a game yet, but it doesn't,
Oh, is that right?
it doesn't matter.
I am 2-1. Everyone said,
I
like when you
won
pick
nothing.
the games, it's supposed to be like who's going to be the best and who's going to be the worst, and Barbarian's
That means
last. He's an idiot. That's what everyone said, and I am an idiot, but I'm 2-1. I told you. all.
That's right.
Yeah, on the sleeper, I'm going to be Sneaky Pete this year. Just like last year I lost 3 games, and playoffs 1 and done. So,
Yeah, right. Well, yeah.
I mean, it really doesn't matter in the
there.
grand scheme.
I understand.
So that's how I'm taking it.
All right, the bird is
The
here.
bird
Kenneth
is the word.
All right,
What's
good
up,
seeing you.
Kenneth?
All
Oh,
right.
look at
Appreciate
this.
Everybody
Can't see
here.
it
We'll
on
keep an
our
eye on the
chat.
chat.
But I do see it.
Hit that button.
10 beans.
Oh, what?
Oh, wow.
snap.
It's $10, but it's Canadian. So is that like $2? How does that
Oh,
work?
yeah,
What is the math on that?
Yeah, conversion rate. That's like
Conversion
50
rate.
cents, I think.
I know. I appreciate it, buddy. You didn't. Need to
You
send
know
me
what
anything.
time it is, though. You know what time it is.
Ugh.
Truly appreciate you for that, man.
Flush with cash. I keep saying I'm going to move that thing up to the top. It never happens.
But see,
Eventually.
you did the smart way this time. You took the name away before you did the thing.
Right.
So, see?
Right.
We're learning. It only took, what, a year and a half of us doing
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
We're the slow learner group over here.
I've only had 1 beer, so we'll see how it goes.
I mean,
Come
the
the end,
basics, don't
we'll
broke
be
it.
in
37 cents American.
I hear you, buddy. I appreciate it. That was very nice of you. That's not unnecessary, but I appreciate it. All right. So has everyone got their pen for the evening? Got their
Yeah, let's
pen.
say, what's on the slate for this evening?
All right,
Mr.
what's on
Bobby?
this slate? So I tried to make it simple. Every time I say that, then I make it really complicated. I try to make it a little simple. So this time, since it's getting close to Halloween, I said 7 scariest movies or movie moments. Okay, so I'm gonna try to keep it,
that's
flexible.
hard.
Oh,
7
okay.
scariest movies.
7?
Not
7.
getting ahead of October, are we?
I got a little head of October. Or scary moments.
Or
And it doesn't, I mean, like
moments.
either in a movie or if there was a moment in your life that you consider scary.
One popped in my head right away. Let's
Well,
See how easy I'm being? I'm so easy to get along with.
What if it was a movie and a moment? Could you do both? That's
It could be any number of those things. Could be a movement. You know what I mean? I said, you had any scary movements lately? All right. All right.
It's like when you drink a bunch of purple Gatorade, then the next day you take the toilet afterwards. Jeez,
Right.
something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
I need to go to the hospital. Don't eat beets. If you eat beets,
Right.
you'll think you're bleeding to death.
Oh, God.
It does sound gross.
That's a scary move.
That's a scary moment indeed. And movement.
Jeez,
Damn.
Louise. All right. Well, I got
I
one.
only
I got
got
one to
4.
start.
We're gonna go around, so have a chance to think. You only need to think of a couple at first.
I don't know
And
if I
you
can
have
think of
some
3 more.
in the chat, make sure to go ahead and put them
Yes,
in there, and
please.
we'll see what we got.
Terrifier too.
All right.
Oh, okay. All right. I got
You
some.
But
Okay.
was that scary? I mean, that was more gory than scary, right?
Which one? Well, see, that's the
Terrifier.
thing. Some people are scared by different things. I don't really find
yeah.
horror movies that scary, but some people really,
Yeah.
whatever
Gory
you think.
doesn't really scare me, but like supernatural freaks me out. Things like
there
that.
you go.
Yeah.
My guess is Ray's is going to have some that we've never heard of.
Probably.
So- just a good guess.
Not
It's a
my
solid
fault that I
guess.
know more than you.
What's that? That's true.
Well,
Exactly.
Can't
If
argue
it's something
with
more
fair.
than I've heard of, it's probably more likely everyone's heard of it, but me. I really don't get out much. You know what I mean?
Chances are you've heard of it, you just can't remember it.
That's true. Good point.
that's true too. I have been having a lot of memory problems.
Exactly.
JKL's here, so I have more hope that somebody's going to recognize it. Because
I got to be honest with you. Some of
Oh,
them
man.
nobody's recognized, including the people that were in these movies. Okay, they probably just don't even remember. Like, I was in that. I don't remember being in that.
Like, I don't
that?
like, when did that happen?
When did that happen? I'm convinced a couple of them are made up, and he's just trying to punk me into believing that these are real things, right? He's telling me about a cartoon, and I'm just like, that doesn't sound like anything ever. You know what I mean?
no, it's more fun. I mean, honestly, what could be better than when the question was who was the principal in School of Rock? Yeah. And you went on that. Yeah. You went on that long, the sister of that guy that held the boombox. I was like, dude, that was brilliant.
That was hilarious. That was so funny.
That's how I remember things.
I was just like, dude, I gotta give it to him. I'm not a name person. That's awesome.
Because you knew who he meant, but he just couldn't think of the name. That was
I'm terrible.
I was like, what the what?
Like the sister of that other guy.
Well, this is the truth. At work, I'll call people buddy. I'm like, hey, buddy, because I don't remember their name. Yeah. I don't remember half the people's names. So just like, hey, buddy, covers a lot of bases. It's pretty
it sure does.
All right. The original Hills. Okay. The Hills have eyes. Okay.
I don't have 7, but I have 5.
You just come up with a few, and then maybe some people jar your. You don't have to come up with them all at once. Let's do one at a time. All right. Let's see who wants to go first. Let's go to Rays. Let's see what kind of wacky, out of left field nuts stuff that we got going on.
Get it out there first.
Okay.
Well, no, he's just gonna do one. We'll go to the round.
This is popular, and I'm pretty sure everybody here had to go through this. But for my number 1, I put the opening credits to the Titanic. You realize you weren't going anywhere for a while. You had to at least pretend to cry for it.
When you saw the old lady, and you're like, dang, I got 80 years to deal with here.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, gosh.
Damn, can I make this convincing? Oh, the boat's sinking.
What's going to happen next?
Well, I didn't know it was going to sink. I mean, I was just like, I thought maybe have a switch ending. Just like, it made it to port. Everything worked out great.
Oh my God, that was a good one. That was great. Oh jeez.
Humpty's never seen it, so don't spoil the ending for him. Okay, so
yeah.
All right, we'll try not to spoil it. I'm sorry about that. All right, JK, what do you got for us there, buddy?
My number 1. Mm-hmm. It's not necessarily the whole movie. It's just a movie moment, and when I saw the actual movie moment, and it's from Poltergeist, and it's the scene where the clown was under the bed, and the little boy looked on one side, he didn't see it. He came to the other side, didn't see it. Came up, and it was right behind him. At that time, at watching that movie, I don't remember how old I was, but I was in the bedroom by myself, sitting on a bed, watching that moment. And I ran out the room into the living room where everybody was. I would not go back in the bedroom. I was freaked. Could not get me to stay in that room by myself for a long time after that.
When I was a kid, the scene in that movie that I couldn't watch was when the dude's pulling his face off in the mirror.
And that didn't bother me.
Like, that was the only scene that bugged me. Like, everybody else going, oh, you remember the clown scene? I'm like, the dude pulling his face off?
That didn't bother me at all. But that clown scene.
The pools would freak me out.
The pool scene didn't bother me. The
Obviously,
tree eating the boy didn't bother me. Like, nothing in that movie bothered me. That clown scene, I was done.
Let's see.
All right. Let's see what else we got. HCF says Exorcist Spider Crawl. Okay. It's a cool one. Good one.
The old man, or is it the old lady, crawls on the wall and then crawls on the ceiling?
Yeah. All right, Chase, what do you got there, buddy?
I got the kind of the opening scene to Jaws when the girl starts swimming.
There you go.
Good one.
That's something about that. And I live in Florida. I jump in the ocean all the time, but not at night. Sure as hell ain't jumping in nothing at night. No way, because just not knowing what's under you.
Yeah.
You know, boat goes down. You can see the shoreline. Oh, I'd die of a heart attack before I made it shore.
Yeah, right.
Jellyfish brush your foot.
Yeah.
I always love the jump scare, right? Like kind of in the middle when they're investigating the sunken ship, and that one head just pops out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like that one gets me every time. I don't even know why. I know it's coming.
It's like I know it's coming. It's still getting me.
Yeah. Jaws.
Yeah.
Jaws is scary. Like originally, you know, they were
traumatized
gonna show the Sharp a lot, but actually, to be honest with you, I think it really made it scarier that they didn't show it that much.
Yeah, they couldn't get the damn thing to work properly.
Right.
They worked around it.
It broke it for
Yeah,
my favorite thing to do is watch some of the reaction channels, get some of the Gen Z guys, and they're all just like, "How bad can this be? It's PG. It's from the 70s. It's not going to bother me."
PG from the 70s is like some R-rated stuff around now. You know what I mean? It's just
because Poltergeist is PG. Poltergeist is PG.
Someone saw that, it was on TV.
Yeah.
All right, so my turn, and probably most people won't get scared by stuff like this, but the scary movie that I always think of was now I'm having a senior moment. What was the thing where they're walking through and she's doing a point of view video? I'm having a senior moment. What is the name of that?
Blair Witch Project.
Blair Witch.
One with a snot bubble, huh?
Blair Witch.
Blair Witch.
Yeah, for sure.
Because of course, around most people are like, oh, it's not that good of a movie, but of course, around that time, it was about, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like people thought it was real. Like they convinced you that was a real, video, etc. And when she goes down, where they go downstairs and they see the person standing in the corner, that just totally freaked me out. I don't know. My grandmother had a basement. She was like, "I need you to go down." No, I'm not going down in any basement. Nope.
So,
not me.
Actually, that's number 2 on my list. That exact moment.
I thought the tent scene was creepier though. The little kids are kind of like demon kids giggling as they went by, just touching the tent.
That didn't freak me out because I don't do camping, so I was like, I'd never be in that situation. So it doesn't bother me.
You've never been camping, or you're never going camping?
I have been. That's why I don't go.
You won't catch me in a tent in the woods in the middle of the night.
I know I'm not a camper.
I just don't know why they didn't just light the woods on fire to get out of there. Well, just light it on fire.
Then they catch on fire. I think that's worse than ghosts. I mean, to be honest with you.
The fire department will be here eventually.
That's the thing. I used to talk to a girl in New York City, and she was actually terrified to come see me in a small town in Illinois because she said she's seen enough movies that.
Small town in Illinois.
Small towns.
Not me.
Not gonna happen.
Nope.
Yeah, there have been some times where I'm just driving, like, when I would get lost before GPS, etc., and I had to take a turn. And you go on these roads, and it reminded me of a horror movie because the roads around here, there's all these trees. It's foggy all the time and stuff like that. I just if my car breaks down, I'm going to have a heart attack and die because it's super scary. So
I'm not doing
the opening scene to Jeepers Creepers was actually taken from real life. So, there was a couple that was almost run off the road by this truck, and
it's a good one.
Then later on, when they saw the truck, they saw a guy pulling a body out of it, and it turned out to be somebody who had killed his wife earlier that day. And then he tried to run him off the road again to try and keep him from telling. So
wow.
So yeah, that is all the opening scene of Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Some of the scary stuff comes from real life. There's no doubt about it. All right, so that's all right. Who wants to go round 2?
Well, I'll since I already said it, my second one was the Blair Witch Project, the basement scene, and the movie itself didn't freak me out, and the basement scene when I first saw it didn't freak me out. It just so happens I had just rewatched the movie on whatever cable station it was on at the time. This was years ago, maybe like 2009-ish, and I was doing laundry. Laundry was down in the basement.
Yeah, sure.
It's dead like midnight or something, and I just watched the Blair Witch Project and just finished watching the basement scene. I didn't go down to the
Second guess that. Well,
and at that time we had a huge basement that covered the whole underneath the house. So like, and it had little crevices,
a lot of nooks
like,
and crannies.
rooms,
Yeah.
and I was like, nope, laundry wait till the morning. I'm not doing it. So the movie didn't really freak me out, but that moment at that time freaked me out. So couldn't do it.
It's creepy for sure. My grandmother used to tell me she actually lived in a haunted house. Like, it was like in a books, etc. As this is a haunted house, and she would tell stories of different things. And she wasn't the type of person that would just like tell stories, but she said that she would go down in the basement. They used to have a dirt floor basements back in the old days, and this
that was a dirt floor basement. Mine
and she opened the door, and there was laundry baskets, and they were in a circle on the floor in the middle of the thing. She's like, that's weird. So she just piled them up, moving them around. Used to help her mother with different things like that. And she said it kept happening over and over again. Like, she would go back the next day, and it was like, nah, I'm out. This is when I pack my shit up and I'll get out of here, because there's no way.
Yeah, I would have been out.
Super creepy.
I'd have been out. Yep.
Yeah, that's
nope, won't take me but one time.
No, that's not my thing. So, all right, well, very good. So I'm surprised. I thought people would think, that's not that scary of a movie.
No.
And
the movie wasn't that scary, but when you equate it to certain moments, it can get you. It can get you. Just like if you was about to go camping and you watched the Blair Witch Project the day before, you might get freaked out if you go camping the next day,
And of course, whenever I go camping, the people I would go with want to do that. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that'll be like, I'm going to just scare this other person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like watching Jaws before going swimming at night. It might freak you out. Yeah.
There's no doubt. All right. So, Chase, what do you got for number 2?
What do I got for number 2? Scary scene or movie. What was the theme again? I'm just going with the most brutal, scariest things I've ever seen. Silent Hill, when he rips the skin off that little girl.
Spoilers, I haven't seen it.
No.
Go ahead. Go.
It is just, I don't know. That Juggernaut, I think he's a Juggernaut. That's what they call him. That scene alone, I was like, my God, like, wow, Jesus. That was one of the most brutal things, because he just de-skins her and then throws it at the door. It's a little it's a video game. It's not like,
well, it's based off a game, so
but that movie, even her in the bathroom when the creeper that's covered in barbed wire just comes to life, like when she switches over to that whole movie was just the wife won't watch that. She's like, this is too scary. I can't watch this. I can't watch this. Too
I can imagine.
like, it's Hellraiser times 3. Like, it's just too brutal. So I'm going with Silent Hill. The first one. The second one was okay. First
I haven't seen either of them, so
I was gonna say, I don't know that
I
I've
need
seen
to watch
them.
it.
Maybe I have. But, I'm not a huge horror movie fan, so I don't watch too many of them. So, because I like to sleep at night, and I'm not trying to avoid that. I like to sleep at night. So. I'm a big scared.
I'll go that.
Not for me.
So,
all right, Ray's, what do you got, buddy?
2.
Well, I got one that wasn't from a horror movie, but I would guarantee that it's made everybody on the stream jump. It was on the classic Pee-wee's Big Adventure when Large Marge looks at it.
Large Marge, yes. I knew as soon as you said Pee-wee's Big Adventure, I knew exactly what you were
doing. It is. It's very jarring.
The crap out of
Especially
like, where did that come from?
Still
out of character.
Yeah, there's no horror in this movie, and then boom.
Especially the first time you watch it and you don't know what's coming. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that did freak me out.
Okay, I'll get rid of that.
That's a good one. That's a good one. See, now I want to watch Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
You want to see Pee-wee's Big Adventure? Just watch that one clip. You're good.
I'm gonna have me and Kay react to that because I know she hasn't seen it.
Oh yeah.
Make a note. Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
It definitely. I mean, even when it's not a horror, it has a creepy kind of vibe. Like you can tell this is a Tim Burton, right? You don't have
Yeah,
to,
right.
like you look at this, you don't have to ask. I wonder who directed this. You like, this is a Tim Burton. This is
His first feature film too.
Was it? Yeah,
It was okay.
I didn't know that. Cool. You learned something today. Well,
Yeah.
You gotta write it down.
If you learned something watching this stream, you done good.
I actually
Come back
remember-
every week.
I actually remember when Batman 89 came out, and I was watching Siskel and Ebert, and they were initially complaining because the director had only ever directed Pee-wee's Big Adventure. So how good could this be?
Yeah, listen, that Batman 89 got so much hate before it even came out.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton is Batman, Tim
What?
Burton, director, all this stuff. I'm like, and it's one of the best movies ever.
And Basinger. Had Basinger in it, I think.
Mm-hmm. It could have killed if it was a terrible movie. It really could have killed like superhero movies.
It could have killed them.
Ultimately.
Yeah.
I mean, Howard the Duck almost killed it. You know what I mean? Killed superhero movies. So.
Listen, Howard the Duck is a classic.
It is.
I watched that movie.
You need to do a react to Howard the Duck. Do a react to Howard.
I've seen it too many times. I can't react to that.
Well, your daughter hasn't seen it, has she?
No, she has. Okay.
It's got some
Write it down.
I'm only watching up to the point the duck boobs happen because I want to see her face when she's just like, "Did I just see duck boobs?"
Exactly right.
That's the
it's got
main
some
reason
adult
I watched
themes
it
that
so
you would not
much.
expect from that.
I was like, duck boobs? What?
He's looking at play. He's looking at play
Why?
and all these just things. They're just like, is this an adult movie or a children's movie? I don't know what the hell is going on. It's so weird. It's a weird movie.
Love Howard the Duck.
Exactly. All right, so my turn. I had one that popped out of my mind. How about what was the one that I was thinking of? I just had a senior moment. Indiana Jones. When they open the Ark. For some reason, and their faces melt. It's just like it looks kind of cheesy. And like, I don't know. Every time I'll put something in the microwave, I always think of that moment. Like I'm afraid my food's gonna turn into that. You know what I mean?
Are you microwaving doll heads or something?
That's what I need to do. I put a doll head in there, and I'm just kind of superimpose it over an Indiana Jones scene. How's that sound?
I don't know if you can still get them, but you can actually get candles.
Yeah.
Of those figures to
You
where
can?
Really?
you just slowly have
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Melts
wow.
away and the skull and everything's underneath.
Yeah.
Oh, Halloween's coming. Let's find them.
There's truth. When I watch Indiana Jones, I really do skip over that part. It's just like, I don't need to see that. Do I need to see it?
Totally.
Well, it's basically the end of the movie, so
I know.
you can skip it at that point.
Exactly.
Love it.
All
That's
right.
a good one.
We'll do one more round. Actually, I tell you what, before we do that, let's do our hashtag. All right, first hashtag in all.
Short. Keep it short.
Yeah, keep it short.
Please keep it short.
Please. I beg of you. Don't make me type this out.
Yeah, make it real simple for chicks.
Halloween.
Anybody
Looks like Halloween.
I
there
gotta
you go.
wonder if Michael knows the
That's not very
original
short.
title of Night of the Living Dead.
The 68 one? I don't know it.
Because they changed
it's right
the
there.
title last minute, and that's why it ended up going into public domain, is because he couldn't copyright it in time before it was released.
Oh, okay.
And that's why it was on TV all the time, because nobody had to pay for anything.
Oh, right. Yeah, I did hear something like that. Like there was no like rights to it or
Yeah,
something.
there was no rights to it.
Oh. Halloween.
That should be easy for people to remember, hopefully.
That's pretty short.
Short-ish.
Short-ish.
Compared to some of the other ones, it's short.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Night of the Flesh Eaters. Was that it?
Very close. It was actually flesh-eating ghouls,
Flesh-eating ghouls.
which you notice in the radio broadcast they keep referring to them as ghouls.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that movie in I don't know how many years. I gotta watch it again.
The OG one, the black and white version?
Yeah, I haven't seen it in forever.
It still holds up. I think it still holds up. I mean, if you know a little bit of the backstory, like that when they're eating the meat, like the people, it's actual meat.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, back then it probably was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they use like gummy stuff and
Yes. Which I don't know if anybody here is a Walking Dead fan. Maybe Ray's.
I'm a Walking Dead fan. Yeah.
Dude, the new Daryl Dixon. I
haven't watched it yet.
I'm kind of digging it.
I haven't watched it.
No spoilers, but I'm kind of digging it. I mean,
right.
he leaves the United States, ends up in Paris.
Yeah. Well, from what I heard, that's the only one that people really like out of all the spinoffs so far. So
the New York one was good. I liked Maggie and Negan going to New York.
Okay.
Yeah,
I gotta watch it.
They've even set it up for another season, so I'm pretty excited.
All right.
You guys know the lie behind The Walking Dead when Kirkman originally like pitched it to Image Comics to get it published. He basically told them that like within 25 issues, it's going to be revealed that the zombies came from space aliens, and that's the only reason Image agreed to do it. He had no intention of ever doing an alien thing with it. But thankfully, it got really popular really fast. So
yeah. So they were like, "Do whatever you want." While they were counting their money,
lied to him.
They were like, "Do whatever you want."
Back up the Brinks truck.
I could tell you that's a story behind a lot of TV shows, movies, cartoons, game shows. It's like, oh, it's gonna be such and such, and they go, okay, go ahead, and then they go out and do their own thing.
It's totally not.
And then it gets popular, and then the studios go, fine, whatever. Hills Have Eyes. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's pretty good.
I love the original Hills Have Eyes because the dogs are like, the dog is like the biggest hero in the damn movie.
Yeah.
And then like in the second movie, it just cracked me up because they're going out to the same place. So you get everybody that was in the first movie get their own little flashback. And then they actually close in on the dog at one point. And you realize the dog's having a flashback. And I'm like, no way! They gave the dog a flashback!
Like a flashback, a dog flashback.
Like, that's wonderful. The dog's remembering the trials that he went through.
This is incredible.
All right.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
All right. How are we doing? So who's next?
Me or you?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I did 3, so
Ray's went first one. I went first one.
So.
Yeah, I think Chase's first one.
There's a new movie out. No one's probably seen. Even the
Ray's
chat. I don't think so. No One's Going to Save You. It's the newest alien / kind of horror movie.
Haven't seen it yet.
And then when you do deep dive on it, it's kind of themed towards demonic possessions and stuff.
Interesting.
Really, really interesting. Really good. There might have been 50 words the whole movie, so there's not a lot of dialogue. Yeah, it's really, really good. It's really good.
Perfect movie for Barbarian.
Not a lot of dialogue.
I don't like a lot of talking.
The only movie he's able to quote.
It's about it was anxiety.
And I can kick you right out of here. You're not allowed to do that. You know what I mean?
It's got the exit button.
Where's that exit button?
But yeah, there's a anxiety-ridden girl lives in a house by herself, basically, and aliens just start showing up. And
sounds like fun.
People and
it just sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's really good. So check it out. Just dropped. I just recently
get me with
saw
horror
it.
movies, and that's what I say. That looks like fun.
Yeah. Let's get this hashtag back up.
The She-Hulk.
That's She-Hulk.
Exactly.
You just gave him one.
It's not scary. It's just stupid. If we had a list of stupid moments, then that would be it. It would be from minute 1 to the last minute of She-Hulk. Stupid moments.
You didn't even watch it.
Biggest time waster ever.
It was so good.
You watched like half of the first.
Unwatchable.
Hell, just bailed immediately.
I immediately bailed out.
You watched like half of the first episode and just disregarded the rest of the show. Like it's just stupid.
Complete garbage. You heard me. I like to jump to conclusions. It's my favorite.
Let's go to
Sat
see.
through the
All right.
entire Flash movie, so now we know. You
Yeah, right.
secretly are
I did. I
Flash.
sat through the whole thing.
Well, he paid for that, so he
I
had
did.
to.
I paid for
Paid
it.
for that, sat through it.
And he wanted to see
I
Batman.
kept waiting for something good to happen. It was the only good thing that happened was Batman. Everything else was crap. Okay. Including
A little glimpse of Nicolas Cage's Superman was good too.
That was such an inside joke. When I
That
saw it,
was
I was like,
cool.
I don't believe they did that. And so many
Yeah.
people in the theater, you could just hear
Yeah, they
their
can tell.
confusion. Like, what
There were a lot of
the
people in the
hell is
theater when you
going
went.
on?
It was,
There was literally
supposed to
6
happen.
people there. There were 6 people in the theater when I was there, including me. So there was nobody. And I mean, it's just like, I mean, there were parts of it that were okay, but that, the microwave thing with that whole part was the worst.
Babies.
I mean, the babies, and like, come on. It's just-
and
and then really, when you think
the
about it,
microwave.
what
Timing.
actually he ends up doing. I mean, I've never seen a superhero movie where the superhero literally does nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing.
He
He
did a
moves
lot.
suit. He literally
He does
moves suit.
everything and nothing at the same time.
Yeah, right. He did.
He did
Time
everything.
traveled.
He did it 100 million times and didn't get it right one of them. It's terrible.
Because it was an absolute point. He couldn't change it. He was.
Then why
he
even
was desperate
start
to
doing
change
it? It was so dumb. It was
Yeah.
such a dumb thing.
I will say that I really appreciated the last scene of that movie. It made
it
me
was
laugh
over?
so
Yeah.
freaking
Oh,
hard.
I laughed too. That was good. That was.
That
really
was.
good.
I don't even
Different
want to
Batman.
tell anybody
I know
what
what
it
you're
was,
talking
but it.
I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about. I
got
got
me.
you. There were some cool moments like that for
Yeah.
sure.
When people ask me, because most people around me know I'm the comic guy, the nerd guy. You'll know if it's good or not, and I always go, if you're a fan, it's not very good, but if you just want to see a fun movie, you'll enjoy it. And that's what I say, because
Can't take it
it
too
was a
seriously.
fun movie, right?
Yeah.
It was a fun movie, but being
They could
a
have fixed it
fan
with
of
some
the
things,
actual
but-
content, it's like,
Yeah.
oh boy, you guys.
Worth watching for the guest stars.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
the thing that's funniest about it is I went and saw Flash. I hate Flash. He's the worst character, and they made the movie as if I made the movie. If I made a Flash movie
That's
with
what
the
I
content, that it made him look like a buffoon. It made him look like a complete buffoon, and he is, and that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, and that's another thing, because Barry Allen Flash is not like that. He's like,
No.
he cracks jokes and stuff, but he's
Yeah.
confident though, and it's
Right.
like they kind of made him silly and
They did. They
Like
did
the
really
Well,
book
it's like they
and
try every time they do any Flash thing, they try
Hey.
and merge all of them together. They're trying to make Wally West and Jay Garrick,
yeah,
Barry Allen, all into one person.
and it's like no.
Well, they're trying to make him good, and there's just no way to make him good, right? Because he sucks, right?
No, you
so
can make-
it's like, what can we do to make this character good? And they're like, nothing. There's nothing. We can.
Because the original Flash TV show was cool. The remake they did on the CW, that was awesome. Until the later seasons, I kind of got sick of them. But the first like 3 or 4 seasons, I thought were awesome. Like Flash is a great character, man, and they just
He really isn't. He really isn't. It's just a terrible lame character.
It's really
It's like,
isn't.
what do we want this guy to do? We'll have him run, and just like that's it. That's period. Like, okay. Well, how about have him run right out of this
Awesome.
movie? Okay, just run and keep on and
Thanks,
keep on.
Christina.
oh god. Thank you.
Anyway.
Spirit awesome.
All right, so it's my turn. So
Yes.
I say Sixth Sense. Okay. There's obviously some good parts to the.
I know what
thing, but
scene you're talking about.
specifically- I bet you don't. I bet you don't. What?
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
What move? What scene do you think I'm talking about?
The scene with the girl with the throw up.
What girl? Which one are you talking about?
The ghost girl.
He didn't know there was a girl in that movie.
Okay.
No.
ahead.
The girl. There's a girl in a lot of scenes. I'm just trying to figure out what girl you're referring to.
All right, which part you talking about? Then?
I know the
See,
one you're talking about.
You were talking about. It's where the mother is poisoning the was
Right.
it daughter?
Yeah, the little
Yeah.
girl throwing
Is that
up.
what you're talking about?
Yeah. And then when afterwards when she you just talking about the poisoning scene, or you talking about
where they're showing the video, she's seeing the video of the thing. It just like it totally freaked me out. I mean, it's just like this is just so dark. I mean, it's just
the thought of a mother poisoning their kid.
Yeah, I think that's pretty dark, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, from what I understand, it's a whole thing. Like it's not like a there are people that have done this,
and it's crazy.
And it's dark.
I couldn't imagine.
So it was that, and then there was the other scene of when I was thinking when all those people were. He was walked in, he saw these people hanging. He was inside that old building. That freaked me out.
Oh yeah.
So. And Bruce Willis's haircut. You know, it's kind of scary. Let's be honest with you. I don't know.
His haircut.
Oh God!
I'm sure he appreciates that you noticed.
What's that?
I'm sure he appreciates that you noticed.
All right, very good. So whose turn is it now? That was we're on 3, right?
Did we all do number 2, number 3?
2, 3.
Oh, no.
I haven't done number 3 yet.
Yeah, I haven't done number 3 either. Go ahead. Go.
Okay. Go, Ray.
My number 3 was Rachel's sister from Pet Sematary.
Oh, okay. I thought you was gonna say Friends.
That's exactly what I said too. Are we getting real goofy? We're getting
Immediately,
real
Rachel is a friend's sister.
I was gonna say which sister?
like Jennifer Aniston.
She had a sister? That scares me.
No, the sister that had scoliosis, was it? Or I don't remember, but like her parents like kept her in a room by herself, and she used to have feed her sister, and she was all like crippled and skeletal. And
what movie was this again? I'm sorry, I missed
Pet Sematary.
Pet Sematary. Oh, Pet Sematary. Okay. Gotcha.
I wasn't expecting you to have seen this.
It's on my list.
I've seen Pet Sematary.
Vague memory.
It was a long time ago, and I don't remember most of it, but I did see it.
Yeah, I didn't see the remake, and the original I haven't seen it forever. So,
were you referring to the remake?
Herman Munster.
No, that wasn't I wasn't talking about the remake. I was talking about the original.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh boy, Pet Sematary. Okay. I haven't seen that in a while. I gotta watch that again.
I love that he's writing stuff down like, oh crap.
Because I mean, especially when it comes to scary movies, because I don't really do scary movies like that. So if I saw it, I saw it. That's it. Very few scary movies I'll actually watch again. He did the Friends theme. Oh, that's so good. All right. So you want me to go?
Yeah, you'll go, and then we'll check and see how we're doing on.
All right. My number 3 was Alien, the original. I first saw that movie when I was 6, maybe, and the chest bursting scene at 6 years old. Yeah. And I didn't know that it was from the thing being on his face at the time. Right. They were eating food, and then he exploded. Right. So I didn't want to eat food. I was freaked out. And then seeing the rest of the movie, I couldn't walk around my house for days by myself. Aliens
looking
everywhere.
One of those aliens is gonna latch out of my face at any moment.
Them damn face huggers did it for me, man. Even to this day, I see the fake face hugger like at why my camera shut up? Oh. I see the fake face hugger at the comic shops and stuff. They got the lifestyle. I don't even go near it.
That's cool. That is cool. That's a cool thing.
Yeah, so the original
Hello, would have hated C2E2.
I was gonna say Spaceballs. Is Spaceballs part?
That actually made it fun for me again.
He said, "What do you have?" He had the suit. I'm having the suit.
Check, please.
Last year at C2E2, they were featuring an artist from Chicago. Basically, he was a local Chicago artist that had actually shown new designs for the new Alien movie coming out, and he basically brought all his designs, and they had a whole setup. There was a whole corner that was just all aliens. And the freakiest part was they had one guy there that was like supposed to be an android guard, That dude freaked me out more than anybody because he had these glazed over eyes, these contacts in there, and he'd just stare straight ahead. And like, it was just like
you're
all right, dude. Nervous, man.
You're in character, okay.
But yeah, it was just holy crap.
Oh god.
All right, let's see what we got.
Have a good one.
Yes.
All
Hills. My next one.
No, let's go ahead and do our giveaway. Let's see what
okay.
The giveaway?
So we got 3 more
here.
here. Let's see how many do we got.
I think Bearded Barbarian's got to start the next round, so let's just go ahead.
Yeah, I'll do the
let's
next.
Let's do that.
Check.
We got 10 entries. If you haven't already,
only 10.
we're gonna give you a second.
Yeah, that's a little light tonight. We've got. I didn't do a good job of advertising because, especially with last week, I was thinking, I wonder if I didn't, because I didn't post on Instagram. Yeah, I'll do a better job next time. Apologize. Plus, I don't know. Maybe people watching the football game. It hasn't started yet, but such.
Maybe people found out I was going to be here. He was like, "Oh, that guy."
Yeah, that's a good point. I almost didn't come when Jake had a
All right, you know the drill. We're going to give you, let's see, 10 seconds to get in that hashtag. If you haven't already, please do hit that thumbs up for us. Hit that subscription notification bell if you haven't already. And yeah, let's do this, man. Three, 2, 1.
Do it.
Uh-oh. Winner, chicken dinner!
Humpty scratch.
Made it.
Get the extra confetti. Get you some bananas.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
All right, man. You know the drill. You know the drill, buddy.
What new goodies do we have up there?
Got some new stuff up there. Put some new pops on there. People want some sodas. If you get a soda and it happens to be a little dented, I apologize.
Yeah, I see.
Uncle was a little rough with my things.
Yep.
So
beating you up.
If you would like, I could move that banner for you.
Let's see. He-Man's still down there? What? Ben Tennyson?
He's here. All right.
I don't think he has a whoop. Pick a different one.
Nah, we haven't posted, have we?
I don't see the owl. Is it a lightsaber owl? Or how many licks does it take?
Batman soda. He said.
That's a good one.
I think with the Batman soda. All right. All right, man. Well, congratulations.
Is that the one with the pink cowl?
No, I didn't get a pink cowl.
Oh, you didn't get the chase for that one. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't.
Burn!
I didn't get the chase for this one. What annoys me when people don't want the chase and they get it, and then they rub it in my face.
You know, I see a trade coming. What's up with that?
Hey, there you go. Oh.
Are you looking for a Flash figure? I just got one.
And it's autographed.
Mr. Upty, you know the drill. Get a hold of Barbarian on his Instagram. Remind him of what you purchased, and of course, remind him of your address, even though he probably already has it. It'll make you.
I most likely do, but just remind me. Sometimes people move.
Please hit him up,
and then I'll send it to them, and it just goes to the wrong place. So we don't want that. Yes. So yeah, if you can do that, that'd be cool. And remind me what you picked, just so I can.
Remind.
I'll try to get it out tomorrow. That's my plan.
Remind him what day you were watching the live.
Yeah.
Remind him what he was wearing.
Exactly right. It was the one when you were green face, which doesn't really help me. Don't do that one. So let's all right.
Timestamp it and send it to him.
Mm-hmm.
No. All right. Let's see.
All right. It's my turn, correct?
Wait. Before we get to that, I propose a new rule. I propose a new rule.
Okay.
Yeah, because normally Barbarian, he's very giving, and he does more than one giveaway. And every once in a while, and it's happened quite a few times during the show, someone will win twice.
It's happened like 3 times at least. Yeah.
You know, and I'm not a big fan. I'm not going to say anything, but I say if you win twice, you got to pass it on to somebody in the chat. Show some love to somebody in the chat that you're friends with or thinks deserve it, whatever it may be. But if you win twice, you got to pass it or spin it again. I just propose that as a new rule because I've seen it happen a couple times. And I know being a person that watches quite a bit of lives and being, in the chats, when it happens like that, it is a little disappointing, and I feel
it's
I
just
feel
like
your pain, guys, So
we just want to spread it out to as many people.
Spread the love,
as
like Christina says all the time. Spread the love.
Spread love.
I appreciate it. And part two is I don't have two pop boxes very often, so I don't really have two pop boxes. So sometimes I just ship them out in two separate boxes, which is not really great.
So you help everybody.
So agreed. We agree.
I second.
I appreciate that.
All right, guys. Oh, we got another viewer. Here we go.
Hey,
What's going on, buddy?
Berry Berry. Thank you.
We got Mama J
Welcome
came
to the
in.
show, Mama J.
Mama J.
Oh, let's go. Metal sister
Snuck
from
in
another
there.
mister.
Mama J.
We appreciate it. Mama J was on. Was it 2 weeks ago? It was a lot
Yeah,
of fun.
on our
We
last
enjoyed having her
live.
on.
Love having Mama J.
It's been fun. We've gotten a nice eclectic group of individuals on here. I mean, we're not just talking about Ray's and his
What you call me?
which are eclectic. We're talking about actual different people.
Just call me.
So,
What you call? You lucky I don't know what that means.
that's code for nuts. Okay, so all right.
I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna take it as disrespect.
Exactly.
All right, my turn. It's my turn or no?
You get to start this round.
All right.
We all did number 3, right? So this
Yeah,
should be the 4th round.
The fourth one. This one
Yeah.
probably I would think maybe one of the scarier moments. If they had a list of all movie moments, scariest moments, it probably would guess top 10. The Shining, and there's several moments that kind of freak me out.
Mm-hmm.
The twin girls standing in the hallway freak me out. Twins I always find kind of freaky. Like when you go somewhere and you see two identical, I'm talking about identical twins, two identical people, it scares me. I find it frightening. So
You think you're in the Matrix? You're like,
yeah,
twins!
it's just like I dropped my glasses. I don't even wear glasses. I dropped my glasses. I got double vision going on. So
You want to hear Barbarian scream? Take him to the House of Mirrors. He's gonna be
it seems unnatural. Just like redheads. Redheads, that's another thing that's unnatural.
Oh, no, I love
and
redheads.
twins.
I love redheads.
Well, they're aliens,
Racist
right?
redhead.
Don't you think it's an alien type of trait?
I love redheads.
How
Right,
dare
Race?
you.
You're a little redheaded down there.
redheads.
Huh?
Redheads?
Redheads. It's unnatural.
My natural color is a dark auburn red.
You're making my point for me. You know that, right?
Mission failed.
What did you think I was going to say? Oh, my mistake. Okay. I have two situations. You and Lass are the people that I've interacted with, and that makes my point. That's all I can say. So. But twins, going back to where I was.
Oh, yes.
Unnatural to me. I don't know.
We need to bring Lass in here and gang up on him.
I know. Shout out to Lass. Somebody hit her up. Tell her come in the chat.
I told her when she was in there. I told her multiple times she's an alien, and I think she thought I was kidding, but no, she's definitely an alien. No doubt.
Oh, God.
All right, so yeah, I thought that was scary. I don't know if anybody else did. Like, there's the blood scene, and then that lady in the tub.
The lady.
Those really freaked me out, but that was probably not as scary.
That part freaked me out.
Yeah, that was a little.
Not so fun fact. I've never watched The Exorcist. The Shining end to end. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but
You got to react.
Ah.
JKL reacts. You got 1 million hours of content right here.
Oh wow!
Listen, I've got so much stuff that I'm trying to edit now. I don't know how these guys do it. I'm like, yo,
Got a lot of free time on their hands. Apparently.
they sure do.
Yeah, what are you doing in triplets?
Redhead triplets. Wow.
We're coming after
Now,
you
it depends on the situation. Now, sometimes, when you get on the dark web, for some reason it doesn't bother me. I don't know.
Yeah, don't search that. Please
Just
don't search that.
Yeah.
Redhead triplets.
All right. So who's next? That was number 4 for me. I think.
Number 4.
We're on number 4. All right, Redhead. What do you got going on?
He's gonna start calling you Ginger.
Ginger. That's good. I like that. Ginger chaos.
Great. Sorry, Grace. Should have said that.
You ever see a ginger take out a barbarian?
Long distance.
Long distance. Spaghetti. I'll go with a scene that scared the crap out of me, but that's only specifically me. It was actually from the Lord of the Rings movies. When he's on top of the tower and they do the long pullback and you see that he's on top of a tower.
Oh,
I'm afraid of heights, dude.
Okay.
I'm like sitting down. I'm like, oh Jesus. I was like, how did that happen?
It's a good thing you didn't see it in 3D. You probably messed yourself.
Probably. My God, I felt that whole scene. I was like, oh,
it is a little creepy. I don't like heights either. Yeah, 3D would have killed me. So I hear you.
Oh man, I could imagine. I would have loved to have seen that moment. Of Ray's like grabbing his like, holy crap!
Oh yeah.
You don't want to go on the Tower of Terror then. You should go up to the Tower of Terror. It's a lot of fun.
Honestly, that happens even like that. I've watched movies before where there'll be some big scene that happens way up, and for some reason my body just reacts, and I'm like, why? I keep every time I go to Chicago, I usually take the train and I step out in front of the building formerly known as Sears Tower.
Yeah.
And
wait for Hans to drop.
Like, yeah, not gonna do it.
I'm gonna say, have you ever gone to the top?
No.
I've been there. That was pretty cool. Walk out on the glass. It's pretty sweet.
The friend that I stay with was even just like, hey man, out of nowhere he was just like, hey, if you ever want to go up there, and I'm just like, where's this coming from?
He didn't even finish his sentence. You were like, no.
It's I'm scared of those things, but I'll still do it. You know what I mean? Just like, it should be okay. Like the probably the most fun one is Empire State Building, right? And if you go there in the wintertime, the thing that's really cool is one time it was snowing and it snows up because of the jet stream. It makes it very cool. But it is kind of scary if you're not used to that. So.
The ball is pretty cool. The two
have
girls on the tower.
They've got a thing. They've got like a plastic thing. Like
I was just going
to tell you. Plastic room that sticks out the side of the building.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to stand and clear plastic all the way around you.
Yeah.
I was supposed to take Kay over there this past summer, but we didn't make it. So next summer we'll go to that. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, there's a building that's got the out plastic, and you could people always take pictures out there, and it looks like you're out in the air. I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be a good time.
The scariest ride I've ever been on is on Stratosphere in Las Vegas. Have you ever been to Stratosphere? It's a sphere, right, in Las Vegas, and you're on the top, and you get on the thing, and it launches you. It launches you straight up, like 20 stories straight up, and you think you're going to go right off the top because you're already sitting 80 stories up on this ride. It's going to launch you. It is super scary, man. I was like, I did it once. I was like, that's it. Never going to do that again. That was really scary.
Bucket list.
Got to do it.
Oh,
uh-oh.
See what happened?
You said her name 3 times.
I said a Beetlejuice moment right here.
You brought the fire, Barbarian.
So Jake Hale was saying that redheads are on natural.
That's the last.
I defended about 10 minutes. It was so wrong.
Oh God! Sent out the last symbol. Yes, sky deck. There you go. It's sky deck.
Beetlejuice.
Hey y'all, what's up, Last? Hope everything's going well for you.
Yeah, no, we were talking about unnatural
doing
things.
Shorts lately. We're watching those. Keep up the
And
shorts.
by we, he meant he.
Well, everyone agreed with me because if they didn't, I was going to kick them right out of here.
Oh God!
All right.
So whose
whose turn is it?
Let me go. I'll take
go
it.
for it. Go for it.
All right. So my number 4, not the whole movie, even though it did kind of freak me out when I saw it. I think I was around 13 when this movie came out. Nightmare on Elm Street. because you really can't not go to sleep. So that in itself was kind of scary. But the whole movie didn't scare me. The part that scared me was when she was trying to pull him out the dream, and then she woke up and he wasn't there, and then he jumped from behind the bed. Totally got me. I was sitting on the bed with my aunt watching that movie, and when he jumped from behind the bed,
Cool.
I was done. I was done with that movie. It took me a long while to finish that movie. So yeah,
it's scary. There's no doubt about it. I was never a huge fan of those
Jump
movies
scare.
personally. But, all right, Chase, your turn. Number 4.
I'm gonna go with Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead, which was shot right across the river from where I live in Fort Myers, downtown Fort Myers. This is the opening scene when the helicopter lands in the city. That's actually downtown Fort Myers, where we just go to party on the weekends. It's got all the bars and stuff.
That's scary.
But there's a scene in Day of the Dead where they were in the bunker underground. I just thought that was pretty crazy, where they're wrangling the zombies so they could experiment on them. But the particular scene that I'm talking about is when the guy gets ripped in half and watches his lower extremities just be dragged off. He's screaming, and Bub just salutes him. Day of the Dead fans know who Bub is. So.
It doesn't seem like that was scary to you, though, Chase. You seem like you enjoyed it.
I kind of did enjoy it, but when I very first saw it, I was a little like, wow, it looked real. I mean, that was freaky, man. That was really scary, freaky. And hell, I think I was maybe 13, 14 when that movie came out.
Doing a Halloween stream? I might do a Halloween stream. That might be fun. I don't know what we'll do. I don't know what we would do special, but I guess we could talk about it. Yep. Might not be exactly on Halloween. I guess we
could invite Mr. Ugly.
Halloween's like on a Tuesday, right? Monday.
Is it?
I know it's.
Yeah, Halloween's on Tuesday.
Should be on a permanent weekend day. Nope, can't do that.
No, we can't do that.
We can't make that happen.
The 31st moves. Sorry.
It just doesn't work.
All right, did everyone do number 4? Everyone go number 4?
I don't think so.
Raise number 4. Number 4.
Raise.
All right. Yeah, I think you did. That's when you said the
towers.
The towers.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, number 5. Whose turn is it for number 5?
Number 5.
Me. All right, I'm gonna do one that's kind of different that I would think most people. Kill Bill. Now I'm not really sure if it's volume 1 or volume 2. I always get confused. It's when she's buried underground in that vault. It's 2, right?
Yeah.
I don't like those. There's another whole movie I was also thinking about including with
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. He's under.
That's such a good movie.
I started watching it. I was like, no, I'm out. This is like one of the scariest things for me. That's part of the reason why I'm being cremated. When I die, I'm gonna instead of them burying me underground, they're gonna set me on fire. For some reason, I don't seem to be that worried about it. I'm always cold. And toasted.
You know what? Don't bury me alive. Don't
bury me alive. Just burn me alive. I'm okay with that. I don't know for some reason.
Well, burning will be much faster. So
you're right. But it's seriously, it freaked me out. It like almost like I feel like I'm in there.
That claustrophobic feel, right?
Well, I don't get claustrophobic, but if you put me underground in a box, I'm gonna be very claustrophobic. So
sure.
That's just. So
I agree. That's definitely a spooky scene.
Yeah, it freaked me out. It freaked me out. It's more of a it's not really a scary scene as more as is
It's just like one of those fears that
it's a fear.
Like you said, it freaks you out.
Yeah, sure.
I get that way too with certain when I see people underwater, you have to hold your breath and go underwater. Because one of my biggest fears is drowning. I don't know how to swim, and it's like, I get anxious watching people do stuff like that. I'm like, so yeah. I can relate. I got you.
It was a good movie. They were very good movies. I did enjoy both of them. So, all right. Whose turn next?
Who's next?
All right. What do we got here? JK, what do you got?
You want me to go? Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Number 5. Another movie that I've never watched start to finish because it just freaks me out too much.
It's a lot of movies.
Another unfun fact is one of my ex-wife's favorite movies. She used to watch it all the time, and I refuse to watch it.
This is the reason why you're scared, because it's your ex-wife's favorite movie or something like that?
Yes.
I got you. That does sound scary. That sounds very scary.
and it's The Exorcist. I cannot watch that movie. I can't do it. No.
The new one.
The vomiting
so
part?
good.
Is that the part?
I'm so
I can't watch any of them. I mean, I've seen bits and pieces of it. I've seen memes and clips, and I know the story, but you will not get me to sit down and watch that movie. Every time I've tried, once the possession starts, I'm out. No. Mm-mm. It's too freaky for me. And what got me was the neck spinning scene. That
head turn.
Yeah, that did it. I couldn't.
So not
now, even as an adult,
vomit.
I know. I've even seen behind the scenes of how they made the movies, the stuff they did. I still won't watch it. No. I'm good.
I've seen it because I've seen enough of the parts, but all sitting through the whole thing, I don't think I've ever sat through the whole thing.
Yeah, see, I'm not the only one. Thank you, Barbara.
Well, I've seen enough. I've seen I could piece it together and say I've seen the movie, but I'm not interested in sitting down and watch the whole thing. I mean, that's
not doing it.
So
he could just do a whole play-by-play where he's just like, well, the woman played by the sister of.
Right. I could describe it to somebody. They wouldn't know. I have a clue what was going on, but I could definitely describe it.
The sister.
The sister of a cousin.
Oh God.
Listen, that's how my mind works, which is troubling for most people. So.
Oh God. Yes, exactly.
Right. Let's see who's next. All right, Ray.
What are we on? Yeah, it's race.
Well, I just kind of left this one as it has to be mentioned. I'm just gonna say it, because I love Pennywise and.
Oh, you're talking about that? It? I thought you were just saying it.
I love it.
I love Pennywise. He doesn't scare me, but I couldn't not put him on my list. So Pennywise, he scared you.
Talking about the original Pennywise or the last, or the new one? Which Pennywise is scarier?
Scared everybody else.
Which Pennywise is scarier, the new one or the old one?
Whichever works for you, because I'm just putting him on there.
You just don't like clowns? You're not a clown, one of those scary clown people, are you?
Scared? Are you scared of clowns?
You know what the scariest part of the clown is? The red wig.
The red wig. Oh, the original It scared me as a kid because I saw it when I was young. I won't even say scared me because I liked it.
Was way more scary.
It was fun. It was scary, but it didn't really like. I don't have a fear of clowns. I wasn't like, oh my God, I can't watch this. I was like, okay, a good amount of terrified, but I enjoyed it. I was like, okay, and I saw it on TV. It was a TV movie.
It was a TV movie.
In my opinion, the scariest clown of all time was actually Crazy Joe Davola.
Whoop whoop! Oh, about that clown love.
Kick me in the head.
Last has a clown catcher. Is it a particular clown? Is it Ronald McDonald? Because I know you love food. So is it is he eating a Big Mac or something like that? Or?
All the red-headed clowns, huh?
Captain Spaulding, #1.
I've never been scared of clowns. I never understood that clown thing. Because I mean, when I was a child, clowns were everywhere, right? You'd see, hey,
I
never
understood it.
Bozo the clown, man.
I grew up watching Bozo. So.
Yeah, he was creepy.
And they actually had the live Ronald McDonald would come to the McDonald's that was closest to my house all the time. So I used to see him all the time.
You don't see Ronald McDonald around anymore, though. I can tell you that.
No, not after Casey.
Somebody actually asked me during that little clown pandemic that was going on for a couple years ago if I was nervous about it. I'm like, you think I grew up reading Batman comics? I'm not excited about being.
Can I get a picture? He's like standing in the woods. Hey, can I get a picture?
I'm like, I'm the one they need to be scared of.
Worried about the clown thing.
The worst thing about that clown thing is that people would use it as an excuse to actually hurt people. Because it started off as just people dressing up like clowns, freaking people out, and then people started really hurting people doing it.
That's people take advantage of any opportunity.
Yeah.
Sure, so.
Yeah, I loved it though because was actually watching a local news thing where Halloween was getting ready to come up, and they'd actually said something like, "Are the police going to be doing anything special because of the clowns?" And the sheriff just looked into the camera and said, "If you're dressed up like a clown on Halloween with what's going on right now, you deserve whatever happens to you."
Pretty much.
Exactly.
Pretty much. Yeah.
It was just kind of like, yeah.
Like, yeah, don't do that. Like, that doesn't make sense. Don't do
Yeah, it's
that.
probably not smart to approach juggalos in the first place.
Right.
I just say
That's a wise choice. And it's not just about the makeup either. All right. All right, whose turn? So we're at 5, right?
we're at 5.
I did number 5.
I think it's Chase's turn.
Chase.
Chase, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna go with Creep Show,
Hmm.
The Monster Under the Stairs.
Oh, that's a good one.
That just freaked me
That was
out
a
when I
good
saw that,
one.
man.
Yeah,
I
that
was
was a good one.
freaked out. I was.
If
I
the
could-
rest of the movie didn't get you, that one did.
That got you, man.
That was a good one.
That
Yes.
one stuck in my head, and that whole movie was creepy. But that
Oh, it was
specific
good.
thing was
I
just,
put,
Yeah.
you know,
wow.
I could have thought of every scary movie I know, and I wouldn't have thought of that. Like, it
That's
was
a good
so blocked from my brain till you just said it. That was so good. Yes.
Just block
That is
it
so
out.
good.
Yeah.
Or where they
Right
buried that
up
guy
there
in the
with
sand
Marge.
up to his
Oh,
neck.
I'm not even
yeah.
going there.
Oh,
The
man.
one with the zombies. That was, man,
They
listen.
gurgled when they talked because
Yeah.
they're man,
What was
covered
he
in
saying? I
seaweed.
forgot because he kept saying the same thing over. What did he
Oh,
say?
man.
I remember. Oh, that was so good. Somebody in the chat. I know you know. Who you're talking about.
Somebody. It's
Oh,
my
that was-
birthday.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
Yeah.
The one with the birthday.
It was
I
so
want to watch
good.
Creep Show now.
Creep Show 2 wasn't very good, but there's
Nah.
a scene in there. Like
Oh,
there's a whole one where
pretty good.
where the guy gets run over by the car and he keeps coming back over and over again.
Yeah.
The thing that's interesting, he's holding a sign that he's hitchhiking, right? On the sign it says Dover. And I actually lived in the town Dover Foxcroft in Maine because
Nice.
it's Stephen King's from Maine in Bangor. So I was like, that's our claim to fame. Look at that. Because it's this tiny little town in the middle of nowhere. And he's holding this sign.
That
Thanks
guy's
for the
trying to get
ride,
there.
lady. He kept saying, thanks for the ride.
Yeah, thanks for the ride,
Yeah.
lady. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I remember that. Thanks for the ride, lady.
Anyway,
Oh man.
it was fun. All right, that was a good one.
Oh, God.
That was a good one. Yeah, fun stuff. If you haven't seen Creep Show, it's a fun,
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of shorts.
Worth a watch.
lot of short movies.
Yeah,
It's
still
really
holds
a lot of
up.
shorts. Yeah, oh yeah.
Just
It's
stay away
cool.
from part 3.
Oh, is there a part 3 or no?
There is a part 3.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No.
Just
I didn't
watch
know. I knew
1,
there was a
2,
2.
and then go to the Shudder's TV series of Creep Show.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't go to 3 because you'll be over and you'll be like, the hell did I just watch?
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure most people do that after the stream anyway, so why not?
Yeah. Thanks for the ride, lady.
What the hell did I
All right.
watch?
Thanks for the ride, Barbarian.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
All right.
Thanks
Did
for
everyone
the ride,
go 5?
yeah, I
Yep,
did 5.
yep.
We all did
All
5.
right. You know what that time is? It's that time for hashtag.
Uh-oh.
Hashtag number 2. Let's see what we got.
Hashtag number 2.
Hashtag number 2.
All right.
I'm gonna write a nice long hashtag.
Yeah, please.
Hey, beat everybody
Oh,
That's
last
what
time.
it should be.
You beat everybody last time.
First one in. Somebody beat JKL, so he doesn't do anything.
Yeah, they beat me. They beat me. Candy. And I misspelled it anyway.
Candy.
I tried to be fast.
Hashtag Candy. 24 Anthony.
I
All
tried.
Thank you,
right.
sir. I appreciate
Hashtag
that.
candy.
Candy.
I tried to
All
put
right.
hashtag thanks for the ride.
You misspelled ride too, by the way. It's thanks for the road.
I didn't even spell the right. I went to said thanks fourth road.
Gibberish.
I was trying to be
All right.
fast.
Yeah, I understand.
It's like my
All right.
sex
All
life.
right.
Hashtag
Every time I try to be
Candy.
fast, I mess it up.
All right.
That one
All right,
went
so-
right over their heads.
So I think everyone's done 5. So we got
Yes, we
we got 2 more to do.
Two
Number
more to do.
6. Yes, right, 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6. Does anybody have a numero 6?
I have a number 6.
Yeah.
The movie itself, again, didn't really scare me. It's just this scene. You guys remember the movie Hostel?
Oh God,
It's a
yeah.
movie where they
Yeah.
went to the hotel in Europe. They're called hostels. And
I don't remember this movie.
Oh,
Shock.
the little
I
kids
know,
kicking the head around. That was the greatest.
Nah,
What would happen?
The part where the guy took the blade and cut back of his heel, like cut his Achilles.
Achilles,
That had me. It was just so visceral, and it got. I don't know what
and
it
at
was
the
about
time,
it.
that was like
You didn't see stuff
yeah.
like that at that time, so that kind of got.
That was during the super gory craze that was going on.
Every movie was trying to one up the next one.
Sure.
That particular, I was like, ooh,
I'm gonna one up Saw.
That's what they were all trying to do.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, so that kind of freaked me out. The movie itself didn't really scare me, but I don't travel like that. So I didn't plan on going to European countries, and now I definitely don't plan on going to Europe.
Wake up in a tub of ice with the stitches. I lost a kidney. That's great.
Every movie I ever see where somebody goes on a trip and some terrible crap happens, I always think that's why I don't go anywhere.
Plenty of sites in the United States.
But there are plenty of times when somebody's in their house and somebody breaks into the house and kills them. So I'm not sure that helps either.
At least if you come into my house, you're on my home turf. I know my house better than you do. So if you're able to take me out in my house,
good luck with
that.
You
got it.
They just knock the pop wall down on you. You know what I'm saying? Knock the pop wall over on you.
I have weapons all throughout this house. I know
near the fireplace.
My gator trying to get in my house.
He's got a sword in that piano back there.
No, that's where the bow is.
Oh, is that where the bow is? Right.
Yeah, I don't think the lightsaber is gonna work.
Listen, the lightsaber's hard enough. And listen, I have a lightsaber made out of a pipe that was custom made.
There you go.
And it is heavy and it is thick, and it'll knock somebody straight the F out. People be like, "Oh, it's a nice little prop."
Short, dude.
Bang!
Well, I've got my arsenal behind me if you want to
see.
Sound effect.
There you go.
I got my sword of omens back there. Oh, it's a prop replica. No, this is a real sword. Bro.
No, that's the real deal.
It could be a prop replica. I can still stab you with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
I'd rather have it be sharp anyway. He really
it.
wants to be stabbed by a dull knife, not me.
It's sharp too.
Sharp. Understood. All right, let's see. Whose turn is it?
Let's go.
We're on 6.
No, I'll go.
I did.
Go ahead, Raise. Mr.
Raise, go
Raise.
ahead.
Chaos.
All right, I'm ready for one coming out of left field.
Yeah,
right,
You kind of touched on it a little bit. I was going to go with The Strangers because it was a home invasion.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've never watched that movie, but I saw the trailers and I said nope.
Is this a new movie? I've never heard of it.
When she's sitting there and these three people just terrorized them beyond belief.
Yeah,
and then she finally looks at him and says, "Why? Why are you doing this?" And she was like, "Because you were home.
You were home. Yeah,
Because you were home.
like,
God,
no.
It's like, yeah.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, I haven't
like
watched it.
Film.
But
who's in it? Is there somebody in there that we
Liv
would know?
Tyler.
Liv Tyler. Yeah.
Liv Tyler. Okay. And she's the one that gets terrorized, or she's one of the people terrorizing?
Yeah, she gets terrorized. Yeah,
She's the one that gets terrorized.
Were the people that terrorized her redheads?
They were all wearing masks, so who knows?
So probably.
So yes.
Most likely.
For you, they were.
I imagine that they were. That's all I'm saying. I just imagine it.
Oh God.
Oh.
Somebody's playing music.
Good God. What is this? Okay.
What were we listening to?
That sounded like I was at a funeral.
It's calming music to calm people down.
Okay. Let's go driving. There we go.
All right, Chase, what do you got?
Oh, you're trying to put background music. Okay.
Oh, background.
Yeah. I was going to yell that. It's too loud. Turn it down, Chase. Oh. There we go. Little chill music. How about Return of the Living Dead? Braids. When it comes out when it comes out of the barrel.
Love that movie.
He's just it's just the most scariest, brutal thing.
Get that damn screwdriver out of my head.
you guys. Christina, thank you, girl.
Oh, me and my cousin loved that movie. We used to watch it.
It's an old one, isn't it? I don't know that.
It's an old
There's another movie.
Turn of the Living Dead. Had the
It's
punk
definitely
rockers.
80s, like mid 80s.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. That movie was good.
Naked zombie with a mohawk. Yeah.
You had me naked.
Then another one, the Bearded Barbarian. Who was the one that picked this list?
It was me.
Any of the-
Well, we did one of the things I can remember. We wouldn't be having lists. The list would be ending. We had enough. Now you know why I don't do this live by myself. There wouldn't be a lot of discussion. Okay. List
Do a list of these. I haven't seen any of these movies.
Finish him.
Finish.
All right.
Oh, God.
Let's see. Whose turn is it this time? J. Cal, your turn?
I did number 6.
Oh, you did? So it's me.
Yeah, hostile.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's got to be you.
All right, so my turn. Something about Mary. When he zips the zipper up. It was the most frightening thing that's ever happened.
Listen.
This is the truth. After that moment, I was more careful zipping my pants than anything ever. And I know it was, just a rubber, thing or whatever, but it's still traumatizing.
I'll give you a little TMI. I did that as a kid and still have the mark from when I did it. Not exactly like it happened in the movie.
Okay,
but
so time for show and tell. Actually,
gotta.
So
Yeah.
how did you get the
That's
beans
for after
over the
dark.
weenie?
Listen,
they're like, what am I looking at? They're
I
like,
first watched that movie and they actually showed. I didn't think they were gonna show it. They actually showed it.
That's
Even I was like, but
it was like multiple bubbles, and it was crazy.
it was simultaneous.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I was in pain with him, but at the same time wondering, but oh God, yeah.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, I that was a scary one for me too because I felt the pain because
I'm sure.
I did it.
You had to relive that pain all over again.
Oh my God.
It was a
And
great
no,
movie.
I
If you
was
haven't
wearing
seen it, you gotta
underwear,
see
Anthony. I was just being fast. It's like one of those things when you're a kid and you want to go back and play, and you're like,
Right.
It's another reason why commando is never a good solution to any problems. Never go commando. Wash those underwear. Okay.
all right, Lass, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out.
All right, Lass, we appreciate it. I'm sorry.
Stopping in.
Usually when I comment things like that, people leave. I don't blame you.
The first lady of PTC.
Man, you got to come hang out with us
I
on
love
Thursday
You
when
gotta
you
be
get a
careful when you
chance.
say Lass's name.
Come
She's said
hang
a few
out.
times, and she just
Pop
just
Smiley
like
in
that,
the
pop
house.
right in.
What's up, man?
Right in.
What's
Definitely
up?
good to see Lass.
All right, so that was 6, right? How are we doing on our giveaway? Where are we with that?
We have 12. 12.
All right, we'll do our last one, and then we'll do our giveaway, and then we'll see where everybody's at. How's that sound? All right, one more. All right, I'll go since I went.
Okay.
The last one, Cujo.
That's my last one.
Is it? Oh no! I don't know.
Cujo.
And the thing is,
Really,
I'm not
Cujo,
scared of
though?
dogs, but when a dog is frothing, I'm scared of dogs. I don't know what to tell you. Like some people are scared of like little dogs, but that just freaked me out. I could see a dog.
I don't know. I don't know.
I
Scary.
really enjoyed that movie. I it's so much so that like the minute I was actually told that if you read the actual book that Stephen King, like that you actually get insight into what the dog is thinking.
Right.
The minute I found that out, I was like, give me that book. Give me that book.
Give me the book. Gotta read the
I don't
book.
know more.
Yeah, I did.
I
I
don't
haven't
know.
watched it since I was a kid, but it freaked me out because I was sick when the family was watching that movie. So I was in and out of like a daze. But every time I opened up my eyes, this dog was freaking out. So I was like, no to this movie. I got no backstory. I don't know what happened. I just know this dog was terrorizing this poor lady and her child in this car. And you know how when you're sick and you're like dazed and you open your eyes and you just seeing whatever's in front of you. That's what I was waking up to. Imagine that, like a fever dream of a dog attacking somebody. So
I know a lot of people that are afraid of dogs have been bitten by. I've never been bitten by a dog. So
I had a dog, so I'm not scared of dogs
I've
like
been
that.
bitten by dogs multiple
just,
times. I clean pools for a living. So,
find a lot of dogs in those
I almost got bit 2 weeks ago.
Did you?
Close. I whistle before I go in the backyard, but this guy, he's slick. He heard me. He waited for me to turn the corner. Then here he comes. I had a bucket and a pole and they were fighting this dog. Back all the way out. Got out the
I told you, you need to turn on your camera when you're doing this. This seems like very entertaining.
Yeah, it was a golden Labrador. Like this damn dog is just not nice.
What's his name, Cujo?
I'm telling you, this dog is vicious.
Were you wearing roast beef underwear? Because that's probably not
He
why.
just does not like me.
That roast beef cologne you were wearing was not a good idea.
No, I've had customers throughout the years who are like, that dog wants to kill everybody. He's sitting there licking your face. And I'm like, yeah, because I bring him biscuits. So I always have treats. Right. This dog don't care about no treats. He wants my ass.
If you don't bring biscuits, though, he's probably just
don't want no
you.
treats.
He's like, this guy tastes good. You know what I mean? All right. Whose turn is it next?
I also went with Pet Sematary.
Huh.
But I went with the creepy kid slicing the tendons on the back of the thing. that part, man.
I was thinking of that one.
That was freaky, man. When that little kid came back, a little zombie kid running around. Oh man,
kids are scary. I mean, just in general.
Little
you know what I mean?
Dead children, or
whether they're dead or undead, they're just scary. Let's be honest.
Yeah, cool, man. That's
just children in general.
All them germs.
Exactly. That's why they're zombies. They start out with the kids because they're already germy. They're halfway there.
Just wiping snot everywhere.
Oh, damn children! I tell you, don't do it.
All right, Race, your turn.
Well,
this is right?
probably. I'll actually, if anybody's seen this, I'm sure it's Chase. If anybody has seen it, it'll be Chase.
There's a possibility I've seen it. Actually.
No.
He said no. No, you haven't seen it.
But is it She-Hulk? Because that's scary.
She-Hulk.
What is it?
The
Exorcist Part 3, and if you've seen that movie, you know the scene I'm talking about.
Definitely seen it.
Just random out of nowhere, down the hallway.
Whoa.
What happened?
Yeah, man.
Just a person walking down, and then all of a sudden the sheet is behind him with big scissors that lop people's heads off.
Yeah, the old.
Okay.
Covered in the white sheet with the choppy chop. Yep. You haven't seen Exorcist 3, man.
No, I haven't seen the first one. I definitely haven't seen the first one.
That is one scary ass scene because it's a jump scare also. So it's because they're kind of like
it's completely out of nowhere,
going real slow down the and it all comes through. Oh, love it. Good one.
Yeah, that's one of those that you're just kind of like, holy crap. And it holds up, and every time you watch it, that scene gets you.
Get you every time.
It sounds like you got a lot of content for your
Anthony Blaze. No, I'm not watching that. No.
Well, we don't want to watch you watching something that you're going to enjoy. You have to be miserable. People love misery. Just so you know.
That's true. That's true.
People are
Did you see my last video? People love misery.
Certain barbarian doesn't eat jelly beans anymore.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you really want him to like you,
sugar-free
send him sour jelly beans.
Of the video, this is the truth.
Sour sugar-free jelly.
When I did the video of me trying to eat 500 jelly beans, I haven't been the same since. Something really seriously. I ate 132 jelly beans. I had the shakes the entire next day, and I'm telling you, it did not go well. People warned me. They're like, nah, you don't think you want to do this.
All that.
And I kept going too. I just my jaw gave out, and of course I vomited. That didn't help. So
I was say, just watching that misery, I was just like, man, that didn't take long.
Right?
it really was miserable. So.
No.
I blame my wife. She was supposed to be getting me some water. I ran out of water. She went up to get it, so I kept eating jelly beans, and then I got one of those poo tasting ones or whatever it was. Vomit. I think it was a vomit flavored one.
Vomit made him vomit.
So.
You're like,
gross.
I
should make a short of that. It's been such a long time. People.
Yeah, you should.
I'll do a short of that.
Yeah.
Good.
Cut it up, make it short.
There you go. All right. So did everyone go? Everyone put their all their 7 out there. Well, hopefully everybody enjoyed that. We'll come up with some other Halloween versions of different
got all October
more stuff. Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely. All right, let's see who's got our giveaway for our second giveaway for tonight.
All right, guys, you know the drill. I'm gonna give you guys. Let's see. Let's go with this one. We're gonna give you 12 seconds to get that hashtag candy in there, and don't forget, since you guys are just popping in here at the end of the show, hit that thumbs up for us.
Hit it.
And if you are catching this on the new, definitely hit that subscription, that notification bell for future videos, future content like this with Bearded Barbarian and the Barbarian Horde. And 3, 2, 1. Let's do this.
I love that particular transition because that's how I knock on doors. Yeah, my kids know it. They be like, "You do the Terminator knock." Anthony!
Anthony! Oh!
Congratulations, buddy. All right,
You still here?
All right.
Oh yeah, he's still here. He just commented about it.
All right, so it sounds so Batman was gotten.
Yep.
No,
Batman.
Other than that, everything else is still there.
Jessica Soda. Damn you! I wanted that one.
That's a good one. If it has a slight dent in the can, I do apologize.
Yeah.
That was the box that I got a little dented up. So.
I'm mad because it wasn't a chase, so he threw it against the wall.
I don't know. I think Funko did that. The way they it was. I've never seen cans so banged up in all my life. It's terrible. So.
All right, Anthony, you know the drill. Please hit up Barbarian on his Instagram and remind him what you wanted, the Jessica Rabbit, and definitely give him your address, even though he might already have it. Go ahead and remind him. That way it's easier to cut and paste.
What he said he wanted the leatherneck pop? That's what I thought he said.
The old leatherneck.
I purposely didn't mention the Jessica Soda.
I
was like, oh, Batman's down there.
I'm gonna try to get some more Jessica.
Go for that glitter. Gotta go for the glitter.
Yeah, gotta go for the glitter. All right.
That's a pretty.
So what has everybody got going on? Let's go around the horn and see what everybody's got going on.
Gonna go full screen on everybody.
Well, I'm going to be doing a lot of. October is usually a big month for me, but I'm not going to be able to do quite as much as I normally do because I'm actually taking a trip down south during that time.
Don't you normally post a video every day?
Come on down. How south are you going?
Louisiana. I'm not going to, weirdo Florida.
You're going to where are you going to go? You're going to Louisiana and you're calling Florida weirdo?
Yeah, I was about to say, wait a minute.
You're already in weirdo land. You might as well just keep on and keep it on.
Just keep on going.
Just go a little bit further.
But
Louisiana.
I do have all kinds of fun stuff in store that I'm gonna have uploaded. I will be announcing something. I'm actually planning on doing another book review, which I've done one before, and I'm going to do one in October. So And as for tomorrow,
is there a
though,
particular book, or do you want recommendations? Would you like us?
no, it's a book. It's already set up. I got it going.
So you don't need recommendations for a book?
Check out On a Pale Horse. Check that out, bro.
Oh, this is a good one. But as for tomorrow,
On a Pale Horse.
we have got
some biddies. Biddies in the house.
Which is it?
What kind of biddies?
Infinity
Infinity Saga.
Nice.
Chase,
Nice.
you have that one, right?
Huh?
Well, there's 4. Which one are you rocking? Which one?
Which one is it?
You got to watch the video.
You got all 4? Oh, okay.
So I'll be opening all 4 of them.
You can't hide money. Raise is rolling it.
It's under his hat. It's under his hat. It's his magic hat.
He's got a fat sack of cash in there.
But I will be doing a soda video soon because I know Bearded Barbarians complain that he's the only one that does them anymore.
That is true.
He does not want to chase. He's rooting. No chase.
I was going to say, you don't have a pink cow in there, do you? Because if you do, that's going to irritate me.
A pink cow? No, I don't have
Batman.
Destroy Green Bay,
I
31
didn't
to
want that
17.
chase.
Huh?
I didn't want that chase.
Oh. Well, I did. So there you go.
But
Oh yeah, that's right. Go ahead and make sure to put the score in
Put
there.
your
See if I
predictions in.
Right, put your predictions in. We'll see if we can get.
I don't know who won.
I
2
forgot
weeks
what
ago.
the one was from a couple times ago. My
Yeah,
bad.
it was about
I
2 weeks
apologize.
ago.
We'll do it better next time. Sorry.
I'm gonna write a note right now.
Start writing it
write
down.
Write it down right now.
Go ahead and put your predictions in. Closest prediction, we'll try to get you something for sure. I forgot the last one. I apologize. It was from 2 weeks ago.
It's 31-17. Yeah.
So I'm sorry. Continue.
It's
You're
already
going to do what now? You're going to do a
43.
book review. You want recommendations on books. So slide into his DMs and start recommending books to him.
I already have the book that I'm going to do.
So you don't want that? Is that what you're saying?
No,
It's already 14-3.
But yeah, I am going to have a darker theme going on in October than I normally do, which is I'm usually dark anyway. So
Awesome.
I'm not going to say why,
Yeah,
but it's
right?
the tint of your hair.
Of course.
All right, so very good. Anything else that you got going on?
that's pretty much it for now.
God.
Okay. So if you live in Louisiana and you want Ray's to come over and hang out in your house, just go ahead and send him your address, and I'm sure he'll swing by.
That will not happen.
What's that?
That will not happen.
You don't like people? Come on. You seem like a people person.
I don't like people either.
I've been down there before. I've experienced it before.
Acquired taste.
You've
It's
experienced
kinda-
people before? Is that what you're saying?
Southerners, yeah.
That's
You
good.
put people
That's
down in
good
the
stuff.
South, you never know what you're going to get. So,
I live in Virginia, so I live in the South. So, quasi-South. So
case in point.
It's a quasi south.
I'm making your point. No, I understand. I got you. All right, good stuff. All right.
What do you
JKL,
got
what do
going
you
on,
going
JKL? Yeah.
Oh well,
Reviews. Just did the Ahsoka recently.
yes, I'm doing Ahsoka reactions. I actually just watched the last episode today because I didn't get a chance to watch.
I'm
it
so mad
Tuesday
at
or
you.
Wednesday morning. So, yeah,
I haven't seen any of the Ahsoka ones, so I haven't seen your reactions.
That's good. There's only one episode left. You could binge,
one episode
man.
left. You could
That's
binge
what I'm
it.
saying. I like to binge. So
That'd be great.
So that reaction will be up as fast as I can get it edited. I don't know. I've been trying to be fast with them, but I'm still.
They're a
learning how
lot
to
different
edit.
editing than the other kind of videos, right?
Yeah, it takes a little bit longer, but I got all my channels: the reaction channel, fitness channel, regular channel. All
I haven't seen the fitness channel. What do you do on the fitness channel?
So far, there's only one video up there.
It's the before. He's doing the before video.
Before video.
It's of him binging candy and snacks and things like that. Then he's going to get really fat, and
This
then he's
isn't a
going to get
video
super skinny.
of the girl across the street that you set up the camera and you catch her doing her morning exercises.
No.
That's a different channel.
Yeah,
That's a different channel. That's on the dark
videos
web.
are private. Those are my
Uploaded the wrong one.
Whoops.
But yeah, I haven't done much on the fitness channel. Just a little insight. I've been going through a medical thing the past couple months, so yeah, I can't really be too active. So yeah, but once I'm able to again, then I'll start doing some fitness stuff. But
Gotcha.
there is one video up there with me and Kate. We went to the gym, and but other than that, I have the reaction channel, I actually just reacted to the Bearded Barbarian video where we sent him some goodies. So if you haven't seen it, go watch his video.
Definitely.
And then when my video comes out of me reacting live to that video, it'll be great.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Hey, you be nice.
Hey,
you want to get invited back, don't you?
To
Don't make me cut your salary.
Looking forward to that. Watching you. Well, I'm not going to spoil it. Got to go watch it. Go.
Tell you what, you only have to pay me half.
It was worth. It's worth the watch for sure.
It was very good, and I told him before the show he reacted exactly how I thought he would every step of it. It was awesome. I definitely set him up really.
Definitely worth.
I was confused a lot at the beginning, especially.
And I got some Star Wars stuff coming. The reason I'm not on that side of the room where I usually am in front of my pops and I'm in front of the green screen is because I've been moving pops and stuff around. So I mean, it's still going to be set up the same. It's just all my Star Wars stuff is going to be out now, and I got Star Wars videos coming because I'm still trying to amass a bigger Star Wars Funko collection, and yeah, it's growing. So I have to start showing it off.
Are there not meetings for people that have the same issues that you have? That you can go and talk about your problems?
Yeah, listen.
SW meetings.
Chase tagged me in a video on Facebook of the world's largest Star Wars
nothing
collection.
on this man, bro.
And I was like, most of the stuff he has, I don't even want.
Wow.
It's Star Wars and it's interesting, but he's got some stuff that I'm like,
the biggest Star Wars collection. Yeah, I've seen that.
But
the 500 troopers surrounding the vintage stuff. Oh, it's just
there's a lot of stuff he has. And I was like, oh, I gotta get that. Like,
there's a fine line between being a collector and a hoarder. He's pretty borderline on being a hoarder, to be honest.
Yeah. But he's got some good stuff, and all the helmets he had. I was like, oh, I want all those helmets. I only have 2 helmets. I have Darth Vader and I have Captain Rex.
They take up a lot of space. I've got some helmets, and I'm trying to get some, but they take a lot of space. You got to really know the best way to display them. Like I got a couple here, and then I've got some in the other room, etc.
And all the lightsabers he has, I was like, oh, I need some of those. But yeah, that's it. Stay tuned to the channels. Stuff's coming. I'm gearing up to be more active again because you guys know I took a nice break.
Sabbatical.
So we're coming.
He had to concentrate on growing his beard. That takes time.
And the beard thing. Now that you mentioned it, the reason I'm growing out the beard is because I have the Captain Rex helmet. I have a Captain Rex shirt that looks like the uniform, the armor. Mm-hmm. And without my glasses and with the beard, Captain Rexy. So I'm gonna walk around New York Comic-Con.
You can see without your glasses. I see you falling down a lot. I mean,
right now,
did Captain Rex fall down a lot?
I can't read what's on.
You'll be able to shoot just like a trooper,
but I can read.
You'll miss everything.
So,
pretty
we're
awesome.
Gonna have some fun at New York Comic-Con, which is in a couple of weeks. That's why I said in about 3 weeks I'm shaving it because right after New York Comic-Con is coming on. But yeah, and of course
you can't do that. Playoff beard. Go Giants.
Listen.
Playoff beard.
This has nothing to do with the show.
It might have something to do with
What if they get on a streak? Now, if they go on a streak, you cannot shave that beard.
But did they win their last game? No.
But hey, it's early. It's week 3.
I've been growing it since game 2. They won that game and lost the last game, so my beard doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying. They go on a streak.
If you're going to shave your beard, just grow out your downstairs. You know what I'm saying? So just let that grow out. Let that beard grow out. Right?
So who's next?
Let's go to our next person. Chase, what do you got going on, my friend?
I got going on. I will be dropping a new Spider-Man video. I'll be dropping my Blacklight the Spot Spider-Man video. I'll be dropping that coming up. I just recently did, what was it? The Vaulted Spider-Man. The Vaulted Spider-Man comes in a little vault. Very cool.
That one looks really good.
Why are you doing this?
Man. I don't know. It's a vault. It's not really a vault.
You're using finger quotes. I didn't really know.
They call it out of the vault.
It's a vaulted, but not really a vaulted.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
When's the moving vlog happening?
Well, These are already pre-shot. And then last night, I shot a video because JKL has sent me a 3-liter Darth Vader.
Oh, yeah.
And I have yet to buy one of these 3 liters. Came, shot the video. Awesome. So expect the video out of JKL. I'm expecting the video because I sent him a box with some Star Wars awesomeness in it.
And it
should be there tomorrow.
I'm gonna wait till I get the box because I already know it's gonna be a whole lot more crap than I sent him. And I hate when you guys do that.
I knew that.
You look like a girl.
Just added a couple extra things. Not a lot. Just a couple extra things. Stay tuned for that.
I just sent you a 3-liter soda and you're gonna send me a box full of stuff. Like I'm gonna feel like a jerk and be like, okay.
Oh, it's stuff I've been meaning to send you anyway. So it's like one of those.
You're helping him move. You're helping him move. Trust me.
Yeah, I'm trying to
do a huge favor.
Take this crap.
I will be moving the next couple weeks, so I'm going to be a little slow on my videos. But and yeah, I know Mr. Ugly's like over there screaming in my head. Whatever. October's coming.
Is he coming with you too, or is he staying there? You leaving him behind?
I'm going to try to leave him. I'm going to try to leave him. I don't know if that's going to happen.
The next person coming in is going to like, Florida. Look, we've got a new roommate.
Got some cool stuff planned with him, so stay tuned for that. Follow me over on the YouTube, and of course, you can catch me some Saturdays. I'm not saying every Saturday.
Every Saturday, right?
Not looking for the next couple of weeks, would you say?
Some Saturdays.
Maybe it is.
For Morning Brew Funko Review on Chase's Kingdom, usually kicks off around 11 a.m. Eastern time. We do Funko reviews. Sometimes I show you Funko. You never know what could happen. Come join us. Sometimes we have guests. Yeah, it's a good time. Come hang out for a couple hours every Saturday, every other Saturday, every once in a while.
It's a great place to talk about Funkos because we don't talk about any Funkos over here. Every now and then we'll mention that we collect Funkos, and that's pretty much it. It goes sideways from there. So,
do you guys remember
a couple giveaways?
Do the Funko Morning Brew Review at like 8 in the morning?
Oh,
an hour later all the time.
It's brutal.
Back a half hour.
Remember that morning brew that's around 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon?
Can't do noon brew.
It's morning somewhere.
It's got to stay morning. Yeah. And Mama J, it was like 11. It's 8 o'clock.
There you go.
She's in California. So.
Oh,
So,
God.
I can't go past 12 though. So, but yeah, join me Saturdays every once in a while.
Right.
It's definitely a good time. That's
He's
pretty
gonna
much all I got.
change
What
it to
you
the
got going on?
afternoon bunch Funko brunch.
Brunch with the Funko
Brunch bunch. The brunch bunch.
So I just dropped a video just like JKL mentioned. It was a great box that I got. I was very confused at the beginning. Then I was horrified. Then I ate some stuff and I went through a whole here of emotions. A pleasantness was not really in there too much, but I did appreciate them sending me something, regardless of what people thought I saw. But it was good. It was a lot of fun. To be honest with you, people enjoy me opening those. Like I'll open something and I get something really good, and people don't like those videos. I don't. Most of the time, people will tune in to other people. They want to see you open something good, but for some reason, I don't know. People don't want me to open anything fun. So I'm getting a lot. And this is what I told JK.
Mid-afternoon, bro.
I'm going. What am I going to do with all this friggin' Flash stuff? It's just like, now what do I do? And my wife was like, well, you're going to have to put it up on the wall now. I was just like, I am? So now I'm going to have like a hate nook. So that's my plan. I'm going to put a corner over here, and it's just going to be all my
stuff. I figured he's going to wait till winter, and he's going to start a fire in the backyard.
Exactly. If there's a fire in my house, it'll start there. Okay, so
I propose that whenever you do a soda video and you don't pull a chase, you get to smash a Flash item.
Okay. That's good. I'll go through everything very quickly if I did something like that. I haven't gotten chases in a long time.
It's been on a little bit of a down streak. So
I got that going on. I've got my computer video. I'm still editing. I'm going to try to do a real quick one. You're not going to see me slowly. I was hours building this thing. Yeah. And then as a complete done. Then at the end, I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. It kept overheating instantly. So I cut the part out where I got somebody to come in and fix it for me. So Yeah, I've got like a water cooler on it, and it glows, and it was glowing red instantly. It was like, so I had to get some ideas. Anyway, so I cut that part out. Makes me look really smart. So. And occasionally you'll see a woman's hands in there. That's just I got manicured. It's not my wife. Okay, so there's a few spots.
Very feminine hands.
Very feminine hands.
I used to be a hand model.
I was a hand model.
No, Barbarian was a hand model.
I read, yeah.
Like Costanza.
Walk around wearing oven mitts.
Exactly. I did.
No, I got these insured.
Exactly.
Those are bowling hands.
Yeah, so I got that. And then there's another cool thing I just opened, and I'm going to do a fun video. It's called a switch axe. Okay, so you're going to get a chance to see what a switch axe is that I purchased, and then I'm going to unleash it on fruit. Okay, so maybe a flash item. I don't know.
So not a switchblade, but a switch axe.
It's a switch axe.
Okay.
Exactly right.
Oh, no.
I'm sold. Sold.
Oh,
So you
Don't
get
hurt
You got me.
yourself.
You got me interested.
I'll try not to hurt myself. If I cut off a hand, then hopefully.
Well, that'll make it more interesting.
Yeah, sure, of course.
Yeah, I mean,
So anyway, so hopefully some fun stuff coming, as well as some pops and things. Okay.
awesome.
all right.
All right. Well, hopefully everybody had a fun time tonight. I'm sorry
Yes,
if you
I
missed
know,
part of
yeah.
the football game. Sounds like it's gone sideways already. I'm not really sure what's going on.
It's like
Yeah,
Detroit's
from
putting a
what I'm
whooping on
hearing.
it.
Anyway,
What I'm
so we
hearing.
appreciate you coming out. We try every Thursday. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but we'll try to make sure to let everyone know when we're doing things. Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you JKL. Make sure to subscribe to JKL's
Yes.
47 channels. How many channels you got now? 3, 4, 5. 5 channels.
But I only do content on 3 of them right now. So don't go.
Do you have a
JKL
channel where there's no content? Go to that.
The gaming channel, the reaction channel, and the main channel are the 3 that get the most
What
content.
kind of gaming
Other
are you
2.
doing on the gaming channel?
Actually, Jay is supposed to be taking over that because
Oh.
he's more of the gamer
Okay.
out of
I
the
gotcha.
3 of us. But I do
Okay.
some Magic the Gathering content from my phone. I was playing this game
Nice,
called
man.
Jaeger, but all the people I played with stopped playing, so now I gotta find a new game to play. And Mario Kart, I haven't put any new Mario Kart stuff up there, but I'm gonna do some of that. So yeah,
Sounds
some
cool.
stuff will be coming. Yeah,
Some new school stuff.
because it's easy to record from my phone and just upload it. So
Yeah, sure.
that's what I
right.
But soon Jay should be starting to put some content up there. So
Cool.
we'll see. I told him, listen, you game all the time. Just record stuff and throw it up there. Come on.
You don't even have to edit. There's no
You don't-
editing
yeah,
involved.
You don't even have to edit it.
It's
Put
just-
it up there. You know? So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
hopefully that'll start coming soon. But yes, thank you. I appreciate the plug. Appreciate
Sure,
it.
no problem. Yeah, make sure to go over there and check out all those channels. And then for the rest of us, come and check us out. Hopefully, again, we'll be here each Thursday. And if you ever want to join us, just reach out to us and we'll see what
Yes.
we can squeeze you in whatever time, etc. I mean, there are people lining up to be on this live.
Yeah,
There's
we'll
no
squeeze
doubt.
you
We got a list.
Um,
We'll put you on the list.
We'll
There's-
put you
there's
right
a-
here between me and Ray's. You see that little?
A
little
little
sliver.
You gotta be skinny though.
Little
You
sliver.
just- not
Very
that long.
skinny, yes.
Okay. You can't have a big head like Ray's has. You have to have a narrower head to fit in between, right? Is that right?
Oh God.
All right, guys. Hit him with your taglines. What you got, Rays? Hit him with the tagline.
Never forget, life is full of odd moments, and you never know when you're going to be defined.
JK.
Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way.
Join the kingdom, be the kingdom.
Goodbye from the Bearded Barbarian.